Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday. Hi Mercedes, how are you? Let me go back to the top. Who was first? Hi Walk by Faith, Not by Sight. How are you? Can you hear me? This microphone has been giving me so much trouble. Mommy Vibes, how are you? Hi Olivia Pope, good morning. I got your message about the PJs, so we'll have to talk a little bit later. The live will be right on time. Okay, I'm glad to know that. Yay! Tina Goodwin, hello. Hi, Hattie Hawkins, how are you? Who are we going to talk about? I got a whole list. I got a list. Guys, I've screenshot that and try and read it. I've got chicken scratch handwriting. Sometimes I can barely read it. Who are we going to talk about? Hattie, a little bit of everybody. Love Noel. Hello. Hi, Latoy. How are you? Latoy, thank you. Guys, all the MVPs who were with me pretty much all morning for like everything I dropped today, thank you. Because guys, you guys know, look, do I post for a view? Of course I do, and a like, and for money, right? Because I've got a channel that I purposely monetized, and yeah, I do drop for views. I don't just put anything out there. You guys know I work hard, and I try to bring you guys like good content, especially in this, on both of my channels, period. But especially when I don't just drop off anything like, oh, hey, here's a pile of shit at your door, come check this out. Yeah, I don't do that. Now, debatable on what you might think about it, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I feel good about everything I put out. So I'm not going to be shy about saying, don't forget to hit a like, because we're only 2 minutes in and all of you guys are here. So if you are here and it's not a mistake, go ahead, hit that like button for me, please, because, I am going to definitely bring some of that TT, and we're going to have some of those good conversations because, yeah, there's been a lot of ratchet behavior going on, guys. And this is the kind of stuff, and I'm not accusing any of you, but at the end of the day, this is the kind of ratchet behavior that scares men away. At least decent ones. The ratchet men, they're here for it because they're going to be ratchet right along with you, okay? I myself, hey, how are you? Troletta, hey girl, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Ray of Sunshine, hey girl. Hi, Valyn. Hey, Kiki. Mommy Vibes. Again, you get it twice. Ray of Sunshine, Lisa Pierce, Moving in Silence. Thank you for joining me. There were so many of you who joined me couple times today, and I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Christella, hey girl, how are you? Lily B, if you're out there, girl, in the bushes, hey girl, I'm sorry. I think you got timed out last week, and I made sure that you were not in timeout. So please make sure you come back to the chat if you're listening to this. I apologize. I think it was some fat fingers by mistake. So, make sure you come back if you're listening to this. Ruby Shabazz, hey girl. Patrice, how are you? And am I caught up? Maybe not. Let's see. Pineapples, hey. Quintessential Q, what's good, girl? La Quinta, Jasmine Elam, Trini Sexy Girl. Guys, we have like about 2% of this audience that is in Trinidad and Tobago, along with Jamaica, of UK, Canada, and of course the good old United States. But all our Trini ladies, hey, and you are represented here in the chat. Let's see. Cheryl Waz, hey lady. Trinice, I think I said hi to everyone. JJ, hey lady, how are you? B. Kirkpatrick, Jasmine McKinley, Cece Nelson, Nisha L, Capricorn Lady. I think I got everybody. So, guys, don't come for me. Megan Claire, hey girl. Okay, so if you guys went and saw my clothing haul, you would have seen this. I just got this from H&M like a day or two ago, and I was in here like trying to, film myself. Normally I'll just take pictures, but I was like, let me film a little bit. Let me like step out the box and try to really do this like I'm supposed to. So this is a sweater that is in my haul that I put up just half an hour ago. And this is a actual chain belt that you can wear multiple different ways. This is sold out, so forget about it, but they do have others that are reasonably priced. And if you want that look, they do have they have a couple that I would definitely recommend. So if you like H&M, if you want affordable fast fashion, I did a little haul, so you can go check it out. So let's see. Sorry, I had to go step away. Wi-Fi is glitching and my son was trying to do a math quiz. Girl. Yeah, they were doing map testing last week. Hi, Dr. Amira. Let's see. Anyone who I missed coming in? Yeah. We're at the 6-minute mark, so I may not catch you, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, I think I got it right. Thanks, Dr. Amira. Yeah, I bought this one for myself. This is LV. It matches, obviously, my earrings, and then the logo's on here. And these are the Louise earrings, and this is the matching necklace, and you can find these on the Louis Vuitton site. But it's a little bit of high-low, because this was like $12, and this is definitely considerably more, but you know, high-low pieces, right? That's what it's all about. Just mix and match and have fun, right? Okay, who are we going to talk about? A little bit of everybody. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Hattie. I saw the videos on Jasmine. Okay, so I'm just going to be honest. Okay, I saw both videos on Jasmine. I think some stuff is behind me. Let's see what's going on. I would play it, but I'm going to have to change my mic setup. Not to mention, I don't want to play anything that heavily has all her kids in it, because those videos are really a mess. Hi, Miss Brown. Whoever is the Shady or Shabby Life, you did your thing on that edit. So, I mean, look, you illustrated what we already know very well. So, it's Mommy, are you okay? Mommy's got like a hairball, so excuse her. Hold on a second. Mommy, you okay, boo-boo? You okay, Mama? Come here, Mommy. Come here, boo-boo. You know my dog's 14, guys, so she's going through it. She's a senior, and she's going through it. She was a little bit sick this week. Hey, DR. Hi, Yana, Mama. Mommy, go get some water, boo-boo. Mommy. Come on, Mommy. Go get some water, Mommy. Mommy, go get a drink. Oh, my poor baby. Okay, let me take her down to the kitchen real quick so she can go get some water. You guys just keep checking in. Mommy, you okay, boo-boo? Go get some water, Mommy. Go get a drink. Go get a drink, okay? Go get a drink, Mama. Yeah, okay. I know. It's awful. She's gone. She knows what go get a drink means. You see that? She took off. She's like, let me go on down the hallway because I need some water. I'm gonna start putting her a little bowl in the bathroom over here. For her and read my comment above. LaQuinta, where are you? LaQuinta. Gosh, I fail at doing this every single time someone asks me to go back and read a comment. LaQuinta. Oh. LaQuinta, what did you say? I can never find them. LaQuinta, I myself. Miss True. Hey, Miss True. Miss True, thanks for coming and supporting this morning. I appreciate it. But you're always there, so I appreciate it. LaQuinta, where is your comment, babe? You know I am sight impaired. LaQuinta, where are you? Fran, read my comment about the purse. Are you talking about the purse that I post, like my saddlebag, in the comments on my vlog channel? Just copy and paste it down here because I'm not gonna find it. Is I apologize, LaQuinta, but if I think I read a comment from you on my vlog channel about my saddlebag, maybe was that, I don't know if that was you or not. I have to go back. My dog would do that. He would give her olive oil and it helped. Okay, so dry throat. Okay. The last live, poor Aiden was looking in the trash and between Jasmine's legs, hungry, and she was making shells that she knows he doesn't like. So I wonder if Aiden even ate dinner. I wonder what his aversion is to pasta like that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I've said this before. These kids could have allergies to pasta. Sometimes people don't like things because they actually have an allergy to them. So there's this kind of like a natural kind of like ugh feeling because, of course, a kid can't articulate before it's too late that there's some sort of a rash or some sort of intolerance or something. You know, we find out kids are gluten intolerant. Hello, friend. M. Jones is watching in the bushes. Hey, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone in the bushes. I appreciate it. It could be the texture. It could be, is it Alfredo? Is it tomato sauce? Is it like butter and salt and whatever? So, you know what I mean? It could be a lot of different things. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to jump down the rabbit hole on Jasmine because Jasmine, she gets it enough. And I'm sure the comment section is on fire over there. Hey, brown-eyed girl. This is the deal. Jasmine, and I'm going to say this, and look, don't come in my comments with the bullshit because I'm just going to be honest. Jasmine is lazy as fuck, okay? Period. And that's really kind of like, I'm done. Jasmine is extremely lazy. She wants to do minimal. She thinks that her eldest daughter, I know her name, but I'm not going to say it, is her freaking assistant over there. Okay. And that's not cool. Yes, kids need to help out. That's part of their jobs. I mean, I keep telling Farrah, I keep threatening, you're going to learn how to wash these dishes. At the end of the day, it's my responsibility, but I do have to teach her because ultimately one day she's going to run a household. She's going to be a wife. She's going to be a mommy. And I can't spoil her to the point where she gets her apartment and her boyfriend's coming over trying to figure out like what kind of home training did you have. So yes, kids do need to help around the house, but little girl, baby girl is not your assistant, okay? Because you chose to have 4 children and not have a man. You are practically like you are working this girl, okay? Not cool. Now, if that's what you want to do behind the confines of the doors of your home, fine. But at the end of the day, because you are a lazy vlogger and you don't want to like take the time to actually do a proper clothing haul, because I stretched myself yesterday and I said, let me film myself. Yeah, it's a drag. It's like being in the fitting room for a half an hour, trying on clothes, fixing your hair, trying to find shoes, all that crap. Hey, S. Wiseman, you know what I'm saying? It's work. Okay. So when she does these clothing hauls with her, I don't know, those damn old ass boots that she puts on and looks crazy and looks all funky and pissed. Yeah, it's not fun doing clothing hauls, but based on your subscriber count and the amount of money that I probably think that that we all know that you're making something, you're making over $1. Okay. This is how you pay your bills. Act like somebody who's getting ready to pay their bills with this money and act accordingly, like you want companies to come back to you because you look so funky and stank in every single last haul. It's just not cool. And it's very lazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very easy to walk around the house and just kind of film every single thing that you do. It actually takes some skill to use your discernment to decide, well, it's probably not appropriate that I have the camera all while I'm taking a shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like, do I really need to show my children nude in the bathtub? Because even though I'm not concerned and I'm not worried about predators and things of that nature. Other people are, and they keep lighting my comments up to the point where I can't have my comments open. So let me not trigger my audience and just show myself marching them into the bathtub and then coming out nice, fresh, and clean. Okay. I love cook. Oh, thank you, Patrice. You love my cooking videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's lazy. Okay. And I'm not trying to pick on her. This is my opinion formed on years of watching her channel. And if this is bothersome to you, or you think I'm being mean or ugly, exit. Okay, because I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie. She's lazy. She's obsessed with herself. For someone who is so hard on herself, and for someone who thinks she's so ugly, this woman is obsessed with her looks. Okay, calling it now her excuse will be she's stressed. Girl, be stressed, because look at your videos. It's disgusting. Take a shower, wash your face. There's times when Jasmine looks very pretty when she washes her face, puts on a little makeup, and cares about what she's doing. And we haven't seen that in a while. And I would suspect that your man hadn't seen that in a while too. And that's going to find you alone. Okay. Because yeah, it is what it is. So I'm a little older, and I've clearly in a I've made it past girlfriend and baby mom, because I was all that. Me and my husband had a baby before we went down the aisle, but that's okay. So I went from girlfriend, baby mom, live-in girlfriend. We'll be married next month for 7 years, and we have been living together in excess, has it been 11 years, babe? I know you're listening. Since 2009. So this August will be 12 years we've been living together, and have not spent a night apart, period, since we have moved in together. So, okay. Other than business trip. She's obsessed with herself. She says she hates how she looks. She hates her stomach. This is a woman who walks around in belly shirts constantly. Let me tell you something. Unless somebody came here with a suitcase of cold, hard cash, and I mean, I'm going to say $100,000, but honestly, yeah, I would take 10. If somebody said, show your tummy, wear this, this midriff top, and I will pay you 10K, here you go. Yeah, I would do it. But as far as off the rip, no. Why would I do something like that? Absolutely not. No. Because I don't have a flat tummy. I wasn't at the med spa with Keesha Kaylee, getting a med spa treatment to tighten up my basically flat belly. I don't have that problem. I have a squishy tummy, and my squishy tummy is for my hubby. Okay. That's why you didn't see me on Instagram popping my ass and clapping my cheeks on the silhouette challenge. Okay. And even if I did have a tight body, you wouldn't have seen me doing that, because I promised to keep my body only unto him when we said those vows to the preacher. So yeah, everybody's not going to see all of that, even in a silhouette, because the joke's on you guys. Yeah, if somebody spends about 10 minutes, they can lift that filter and see your old naked ass all over Instagram. Okay. Okay. Olivia, real quick, don't get any ideas. Olivia posted a very large woman who's, I guess, body positive or whatever, and shouts out to all the big girls out here, and the bigger girls, and just all of us big mamas out here. Don't get cute and start doing, like, Olivia, I'm just talking to you specifically. Don't do that fucking silhouette challenge, please, because nobody wants to see all that. We have seen your ass all over your Instagram page. You've been popping it, locking it for the past year in nude panties, dirty pink panties, all of that stuff. Turn a new leaf, and please don't be tempted to do the silhouette challenge. I mean, when I saw that girl on her Instagram stories this morning, I was like, oh shit. Olivia is going to get one too many drinks and she is going to be popping it and locking it on that damn silhouette challenge before sundown. I know it, because she's already probably like, oh yeah, she's if Brandon's not there, she's horny. She's missing her husband, and yeah, she's probably going to do it. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Hi, JB. Let's see. Did I just get another text? Okay. Okay, the treasure truck. It's gross. Jasmine is obsessed with herself. She cannot get off that damn camera. You could tell her the apartment's on fire, and she's like, guys, yeah, you are a good mother. I love the way that you cook and take care of your kids. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I need some new dressers. I want to replace my my Rubbermaid plastic. Girl, that video, the first video about Jasmine, you see her brother talking about what I still was like, what is he saying? Right behind him, you see some plastic dressers. Girl, that's your style aesthetic for your house, and it works. You don't have to have the best of the best. Whatever, whatevs. I don't care. But yeah, you've been doing plastic bins, and it's been what, 8, 9, 10 years now because your daughter was a baby. Stop talking about them plastic bins. You want furniture? Go put some on layaway like everybody else who doesn't have the money or the credit to go buy it. Period. Okay. Stop trying to low key ask people to buy you a bedroom suit for your kids, because if you hadn't bought a Fitbit for your man, even a Fitbit for yourself, yeah, you probably could have bought $100 dresser. Okay, you could have bought 2 from IKEA. Yeah, whatever. You lady, mm-mm. And the thing is that you've got a whole different kind of reactor now that's on the job, putting together years of footage. All I can do, honestly, is pull a throwback. Guys, when I send you a throwback, I put a throwback up to the other day on my community post, when Jasmine was talking about the guy that she was dating that got her pregnant, that completely dissed and ignored her, and didn't show up to take her to get her termination. That's a video where I kind of went in on that, and that was right around the time that we first started hearing from Asia. If you're new to all of this, go back and listen to that, because if you are getting it twisted about Jasmine and what kind of ethics, I don't want to say ethics, but how she operates, okay? Whether it's her ethics or her morals or whatever, at the end of the day, guys, it's gross, okay? But if that's your type of hype, go ahead, go ahead. If that's it, I think there's a reason why Jasmine doesn't have a whole bunch of girlfriends, and I mean as in friends, because me personally, I wouldn't be able to really tolerate that. Nisha, young and desperate, positively blessed. Hey, ladies, how are you? It's a lot. It's a lot to have to deal with, and her obsession with herself and that camera, and is very interesting. She also comes off extremely angry. Okay, she doesn't ever seem happy. She's angry. She feels as though, or she comes off to us, at least to me, that she is really doing these kids a favor. And it's it's disturbing. I'm sorry. And I'm going in on her right now, and I know it's probably funny to a certain degree, but like, I'm dead serious. Like, this girl is really, it's like, look, no matter what's going on, whether it is something that is just a bad look, or there's a lot of people who are in my comments constantly who I feel are genuinely concerned. Sometimes I'm like, look, relax. She's the mom and she's got it, right? And I say that all the time. She's got it. She's the mommy. I don't have any extra bedrooms over here for anybody, okay? We're not opening up our doors, so I'm not trying to be overly concerned about kids that are not mine. You understand? That's how I feel, right? But at the end of the day, if she lacks awareness, okay, which gives me some concern about herself. She lacks awareness. She really does seem to have very little empathy at all, but only for herself. She's extremely ego driven. And by that, I mean more self-absorbed. So she has self-awareness, but her self-awareness is not her presence around other people. It's just her presence, period. And she's very hard on herself. Once I saw the roach in the bathtub, I couldn't. Yeah. What about the roach in the laundry room? The various different roach sightings over the past couple of years. I mean, Young and Desperate, you probably could do a video just on the roaches alone. That whole monologue that she did of a video is quite disturbing. And I think I put that as a throwback last week or the week before last, because Deandra, I don't know if it's that. I think it's something else, but I'm not going to put a name to it because honestly, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's enough on these streets of people feeling diagnosed without licenses and things like that, and I'm certainly not a medical professional. You guys as moms can put whatever tag to it as you want, because at the end of the day, this comment section are your thoughts and opinions, and that's it. So you guys can put what you want. I think that there's something else going on there. She lacks empathy. I mean, she needs to go do a breathing treatment for one of her children. She's saying clearly they can't breathe. Now, you know, roaches brings asthma. Dirty and dusty homes bring asthma. Unkept homes, dirty eating utensils and cups and things like that bring the mold that she talked about and asthma. Clearly, there is a problem with asthma in that household, starting with the mom. Okay. Asthma isn't always that you're attached to a rescue inhaler. Clearly, they have nebulizers in the house. Jasmine probably could benefit from using one herself. Hi, Deandra. If I missed anyone, Ms. Mugga, hey girl, hey Destiny44, everyone who's coming in, hello and welcome. You know, Mickey, water from the bathroom, I think personally, I do think it's gross. I do think it's a preference though. People, if you've got water filtration system through your house, go for it. If you're comfortable with it, go for it. We have conditioned ourselves in this house that we don't even really drink a whole lot from even the kitchen faucet. But it's a personal preference, so I'm not downing anybody. That's what you want to do. You're dip a punch cup in the toilet like a punch bowl if you want to, because I've seen enough episodes of Locked Up where I see people washing clothes in a commode. Those lifers, okay, they okay. So I'm not even gonna. If that's what she wants to do, girl, you go right on ahead. It's just you're setting your kids up for social judgment at a point in their life when they're out on their own and they're like, but that's what my mom did. Is that weird? Yes, it is. It's weird. Mysterious. Hello. Did I say hi, Yana Mama? Sweet tea. Hey, how's it going? Leisha by baby. What's good, girl? Okay. Angry, obsessed with herself, extremely lazy mom. Maybe potential. I think she's an overworked wannabe girlfriend. I think she definitely works hard at trying to put her best foot forward with Chris, but I think that she is getting tired. I think that she wants a baby. She wants, clearly she wanted to tell everybody that her boo lives with her, which is what she did. Part 2 didn't make me cry as much as it was just like, I have no words. And it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate it. But if the grandmother who is sitting there cussing out LSA, sticking up middle fingers, guys, any of the bitches who are watching, yeah, if you haven't seen part 2, yeah, y'all got a good cuss out and a middle finger. So MamaDukes just yeah, she's not a fan. So I'm just dropping a dime on MamaDukes, okay? Yeah, she's not feeling y'all, okay? So, in case you didn't know, now you know. I'm reporting the news for everybody, okay? Hey, Lavish Land, are you here? Patty Henson, ladies on the beautiful site. Oh, well, we're watching. We watched it, Patty. Yeah, it's quite disturbing. Moni, hello. It's a lot. Someone, can you drop the link for Troletta? She literally, Troletta, if you are not familiar with Jasmine and her mom, MomDukes, yeah, I would start with these two videos and then just go dive in wherever you want. I mean, I've got a ton. I mean, I've been watching this channel, and I react because I watch the channel. So, and I'm reacting to the videos, but start with those two videos. MomDukes gave up a whole entire middle finger in part two to LSA, and she don't like them bitches. That's what she said, and she knows what the deal is. And MomDukes swears she don't like people coming after her, but when she felt that heat of people calling over to the job site, and she's on her good state job over there, yeah, that was bad. But whoever, Jasmine has been on notice for a long time that some of these videos, Jasmine has so many videos that honestly, in my opinion, she should take some down. Because there's some videos nobody's watching anymore because you have so many and people are kind of current. Honestly, I would even make them private and make them member only, considering she doesn't really do a whole lot for her members. I would probably take about 400 or 500 of the almost 2,000 and make some member. That way you can make money off of it, Jasmine. So I'm trying to hit you up to some game if you want to bump your revenue up. Yeah, go ahead and, but whatever, do what you want. Okay. Let's see. Probably not, though, Deandra. Wait, who's that? Who said that? Deandra, young and desperate. There's too much. There's too much. And you know what? Whatever footage she snatches and yanks, guess what? It's probably in some reactor footage. You know what I'm saying? There's so much footage out here. And she's so ego driven. She hadn't made it into 32 minutes of this video. I'm sure someone's going to drag a bone back to her and she's going to be upset. But Jasmine, you don't want to get on live and address me because I will dress you up and down these streets. So I'm trying to be kind. So yeah, that's not something, that's what we're not going to do today. I know. But yeah, Jasmine, if you're mad, I would be mad. Because what you're doing out here is reckless. Jazz puts me in the mind of a girl that uses live beside me in North Carolina. She had 3 kids and kept that apartment nasty. She would have nasty, dirty Pampers. Positively blessed. So someone you lived near was a YouTuber and was doing nasty stuff online. She's about to go live like usual. Yeah, she does watch my channel, guys. She has commented in my comment section before. She was mad. What made her comment the last time was when it was Mother's Day and she was talking about changing her clothes 3 times and she wanted to make sure she was dressed appropriately so nobody would have to say anything to her. And I was like, yeah, you're over there in your booty short rompers and your mom has her whole boyfriend over there. And what woman who is whatever age she is wants her younger version of herself over there with her booty halfway out in front of her boyfriend? So she came and commented and said, I know how to dress appropriately in front of my mom. My mom didn't tell me to dress appropriately. Well, somebody did because that's what you said. Nobody's going to have to talk to me about dressing inappropriately. So she had to change her clothes a bunch of times. And you guys remember that. She got mad and she came to my comments and she was going back and forth with a couple of people. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But guys, yeah, that's just my opinion. I think you guys can say what you want. I think she's lazy. It all amounts to a very lazy character. Okay. And it trickles over to her parenting, to herself, to her channel. to her attitude. And just like when she thought that it was okay for her mother to cuss out Asia and didn't bother to edit. Somebody who says that they are editing beast leaves a lot of stuff in to be desired. It's not cool. And that's the kind of ratchet behavior. Let me bring it back to my title. That's the kind of ratchet behavior that will keep you single. And guys, it's not all about being married, but at the end of the day, we are designed to be coupled up. So whether it's a man or a woman, however you float your boat, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be alone. Okay. That's the type of ratchet behavior, whether you are hetero or homosexual, male or female, which will keep you single, because nobody wants to be attached to that. And nobody wants their children taken care of a reckless ass parent who is mean and does angry parenting with children, right? And if you have children that belong to someone else and that you could potentially not just co-parent, but like step parenting type situation, if I were watching my Jazzy's channel and let's say I'm Chris's BM, I would be like, if you bring my kids to that chick's house one more time, yet you're not, don't do it. I don't want them over there. She's ratchet. She's got roaches. She's lazy. She yells at her children. And I don't like what I'm seeing. So don't bring my kids over there, please. If you do, I'm going to make some changes, right? And that could be the situation. And her baby daddy is a convicted felon. Drop the mic. So I mean, and I don't know what Chris's background is. I don't know what he's got going on, but these people are. That's why I've been branching out, guys. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I watch a lot of different channels. I watch tons of channels. I don't report on all of them, but you guys are going to start to see more because not so much that giving too much shine to Jasmine. I enjoy watching Jasmine's channel. I do like a train wreck. I do messy mom stuff. I'm not a messy mom, but I talk about the messy moms. I guess my messy mom comes in because I gossip. So that's however you guys want to think about it. It is what it is. I'll own it. But yeah, as far as me being a ratchet mom, yeah, no. No. My ratchetness is because, I like to talk about this shit, right? But I would like to tie it into a very serious message. And if you're a woman out here that can't figure out why you just can't make it to the next step, you might want to look at how you're looking out here. Yesterday I had kind of like a relaxed day, but at a certain point, I was talking to someone on the phone and I said, you know how like Cat in the Hat, when the mom is on the way home and the kids and the Cat in the Hat had to get it in gear and get the house together? Yeah, I didn't get the house all the way together, I'm going to be honest, but I went and got myself together. I got in that shower, got myself together, brushed my hair, went and cooked some dinner, acted like a proper wife, got some dinner together for my husband, made sure my daughter ate. And then once I was done, I came up in this office like a proper YouTuber and I shot myself 2 damn videos and had them post today. I got on because I kind of loafed and lazed around all day. I watched TV. I just kind of did what I wanted to do. Farrah was busy on school. So we were talking. I had a town hall meeting that I had to go to on Zoom and stuff like that. So I just kind of chilled. But when it was time for me to do Showtime and act like a productive mama who didn't just take off like the morning and the afternoon, yeah, I got myself together. But you're not going to see that. Y'all won't see that. What you guys are going to see is what I packed my husband for lunch at 5:30 in the morning, okay? That's what you guys are going to see. Anything in between, yeah, that wasn't fit for YouTube because that's not how I represent myself out here. Because all of us aren't running around like Molly Maid all day. Let's be real. But at the end of the day, you got to put your best foot forward. And if you want to be the type of channel that you want to influence people in the right way, yeah, people are always going to hate on you. But when people are throwing facts to your ratchetness, yeah, that's not a good look. I'd rather have people do a video on how much of a bitch they think I am and who does she think she is. She thinks she's so good. What makes her so better? Because, yeah, I'm not going to put myself out like that, okay? Because I care about what people are going to say about me. And I don't care to the point that I'm just putting on a show, but I care to the point that, yeah, I'm not going to show, yeah, that's not part of my channel. Ratchet behavior is not part of my channel. Okay. And everybody deserves a morning off. But when you're taking your life off, that's a whole different ball of wax, right, Miss True? Yeah, because we don't, I mean, do you think I walk around this house with all this jewelry on every single day? No, I do this because this is what I do. You know, it's what I do on here. Now, when my husband's like, let's go out, we're going to go grab something to eat, or we're going to the in-laws, or we're going here, we're going there. Of course I get cute. Hey, Erica. Erica, you didn't get your note. Look, everybody, this is what I'm going to say. If you haven't closed out your Chrome in a long time, close out your Chrome and reset, you know, like refresh your Chrome. Sometimes even turn off your computer and let your computer reset. Hey, TMR. So reset your Chrome, unsubscribe, but then you better subscribe back. Okay, period. Set your notifications. When you see that there's a premiere, hit the little reminder button. That way you'll get an additional notification. I don't know if you guys are hip to that, but when you see a premiere and it starts to play the trailer, click reminder, and then you're going to get a notification, your post notification, but that you're also going to get the reminder of the chat or the premiere or whatever's going on, right? But yeah, that's just what I think of Jasmine, guys. I know I'm not trying to be harsh, and I mean, I guess I did go in, but it is what it is. And I'm just trying to be honest. That kind of content does fuel negativity in people. Let's just be honest. And that type of content is really, you can't just always turn a blind eye when you see somebody behaving in not the best way possible and not the way befitting what a mom should be doing at a basic level. And it's sad. It's very sad. And I've seen people say that they're crying, they're disturbed. This is content that she has put out, and it's awful. It's awful. And that's all the words I have on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. And that's it. And MamaDukes, I mean, I know you've been on break since Christmas, but I think when the bitches come see you giving them the middle finger, yeah, that's probably gonna revive some things, okay? Because that, I don't know when that was. MamaDukes had a whole ponytail, but yeah, Jasmine, and I blame you because you run too much. You're a bone collector. You get the bones, and you run the bones to your mom, who should have nothing to do with this whole thing. Thank you, S. Wiseman. I appreciate that. Now, speaking of bone collectors, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and you see Keesha right here. I don't know which video that is, but her video this morning dropped at 8 o'clock, guys. Once again, I'm questioning. Let me mark this too, because I'm gonna do my timestamps. How many of you guys are liking these timestamps? When I put timestamps, you guys can like kind of jump. Now, I want you to watch the whole video, but if you wanted to watch something again, you guys can jump to the timestamp. Let me see. Dr. Amira has been doing, I think she used some of the mommies as a case study. I don't know if Dr. Amira, if you're still here and listening, but Dr. Amira is a very smart, wise lady, and she needs to start doing some commentary. She's very smart, and she has done a case study on these women and some of their attributes that are, you know, kind of cross the spectrum of varying different degrees of just shaking my head kind of stuff. But yeah, Dr. Amira may have stepped out, but she'll be back. Anyway, yes, please hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, let me switch to Keesha real quick, because I'm not going to park on her very long. But at the end of the day, once again, here's Keesha. First thing, I would have done 2 videos personally. I would have done 2 videos, and I'm going to tell you why. So her video this morning, she talks about, of course, the attorney calls the minute that she is filming, just like my crank caller calls me all the time. What I've gotten in my inbox is that Ms. Whatever her name is, Ashley, oh my God, yesterday Why did someone drop in the comments, is there not any irony here to the attorney's name being Ashley? I was like, okay. Interesting, right? I was like, damn, that's like right in my face. But yes, there's a lot of irony there. She's on the phone with the attorney calls, and apparently they had a long phone call, because we know Keesha can talk her ass off. So, girl, Keesha, if you are on the clock with that attorney, girl, you just ran up the clock, okay? And, you shouldn't, no attorney with some business should be on the phone until it gets dark outside. Hi, Trey. Yeah, isn't that interesting? It was like right in our faces, right? Nobody should be on the phone with you that long, okay? Is that Indigenous M. Jones and Jemiah? There's Indigenous M. Jones. I don't know if you changed your name or this is a different M. Jones, but okay. So she was on the phone for so long that she said it got dark. Now, she said that the attorney called her with a lot of information, and they are working with a private investigator. So does that mean that the police told you to take a hike? Because once again, I'm just going to say this, and I said this in my very lengthy video yesterday, and I appreciate all of you guys who sat and watched it. I know that there were 2 areas that the sound went out, and I was doing a long edit, and guys, that was what I was doing. When I was chilling in the bed, I was editing that video, right? And then momming and making lunch and all of that kind of stuff. I wasn't just like underneath the covers all day. I was kind of working. So I was doing videos. I was handling my business around this house, but I just wasn't dressed in like I am now. But she says that the attorney and the private investigator are hard at work on this project, and they are making lots of progress. And what I'm thinking to myself is, you've had according to you have had trespassing at your apartment building. You've had people who you do not know asking you, hi, Elizabeth Moselle, how are you? You've had people asking for you, I'm assuming at the desk or wherever, however they report in. I don't know if you just need a swipe or if this is a doorman building. You say your office hours are from 9 to 5? Girl, that's, okay, I'm not buying the attorney mess. Okay, so, B. Kirkpatrick, yeah, that 9 to 5 is a hamster wheel, but hey, yeah, I'm lucky. I'm not on that schedule right now. I'm so happy about that. No, I was not flat on my belly, Patrice. Absolutely not. I put up like almost an hour-long video with a lot of cuts and edits, and I appreciate you guys going to watch. But yeah, she says the attorney and the private investigator are on the case. She mentioned nothing about the police. Back to my point of, if you are having people trespassing to your apartment complex, why have the police not been called? Why are there not reports? Why are you not saying that the authorities have been notified? Someone is trying to kill me. You called out a hate crime, which is a federal crime. So as that would be investigated by the FBI. Once the police take the report, they're calling the FBI bureau, because a hate crime is something, and I'm not even going to go into it because it's not even worth it, because at the end of the day, a hate crime is not, just because people are hating on you and you feel like people hate you, is not a hate crime. That is called hateration, as explained by Mary J. Blige. And you know what? I don't know that hateration is illegal. But to your point, maybe, I know you're really riding hard defamation, libel, and slander. So girl, I do not know. But at the end of the day, you made it seem like she's drinking. Okay, Patrice, you think she's drinking haterade? She made it very clear that there were like crimes being broken. There are crimes being committed, and there are laws being broken. Excuse me. Why are we not hearing about the police investigation and that people are going to be prosecuted? All I'm hearing about is lawsuits. Lawsuits, lawsuits, lawsuits. Now, I know people are saying, well, is she doing it for the money? I think she wants to hurt people. I think she thinks that there are people out here who are fools, as explained by her lawyer, because her lawyer seems to think that nobody reads the opt-in disclosures on YouTube in terms of the terms of service and the community guidelines, that people are so thirsty to have a channel that they just click those buttons and nobody reads anything, because I mean, they are the smartest people in Georgia and probably in the United States. So nobody knows anything. And I think what she was also going to say is that ignorance is not a defense, based on what I heard. And again, my opinion, because what else could it be? If people are so thirsty to have a channel that they're not reading the opt-in disclosures and they're just clicking stuff willy-nilly. So she's saying, in theory, I'm translating for people who are not dodo heads, that I guess she's saying that ignorance is not going to be a defense in this. And just because you live out of state doesn't mean that we're not going to try to sue you too. And if you don't have any money, we're going to put judgments on you, and that those judgments will stay there in perpetuity until those judgments are paid. So, okay. But you also have to prove that there was intent. Now, there have been many stories told over here on the internet, and if somebody says, I believed something that I heard, and with reasonable, with a reasonable head, you're thinking that now what you heard is true, so you're forming an opinion based on what she says is a lie. How can you prove that the intent is to be malicious when someone is believing what someone else has said and forming an opinion based on that? That is not malicious intent. And if there's any real lawyers in the house, I know we have some, Danielle, if you're listening, if you come out the bushes, and I know that there are others, I would imagine you have to have some sort of intent. Just because you think someone is lying on you doesn't mean that they hadn't formulated that opinion based on them processing what you have put into the ether. Okay. She's not the first YouTuber to have a sponsor snatched. Gosh, I just missed that comment. Okay. Raven Elise had it happen to her, I'm sure. Because nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? Raven, I love Raven, but Raven, I'm sure, has a time or two acted out. You know what I mean? Love you. Hey, and some attorneys will answer their phones throughout the day and night. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I mean, maybe they will, but trust and believe that they are logging it in their journal. And when you get that bill and you're trying to figure out where your $5,000 or $10,000 retainer fee went so quickly, yeah, you keep talking to that attorney for 4 hours or until the sun goes down, and see how quickly whatever that retainer fee is that you put down has quickly gone away. Because I would hope that your friend from high school that they say is not an attorney but a paralegal, I don't know, ma'am, I don't know if you're, I'm not, honestly, I don't know what you are. I'm going to say the lady who she says is her attorney. I'm going to say it like that. Ma'am, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your credential is. I don't know if you've passed a bar. I don't know if you are licensed in the state of Georgia. I don't know anything. All I know is that people are saying that the attorney is someone that she went to school with, and is a paralegal. She has a JD. Is that what you're saying, Patrice? So maybe she hasn't passed her bar yet. I don't know. I don't know this woman from a hole in the wall, but that's what the word on the street is, I guess, from people that live in the A that maybe know these people. And I'm quite sure someone has done their due diligence to, because that's public record. If this lady's name is Ashley, whatever her name is, I'm sure you can go to the State Bar of Georgia and look this person's name up just to validate that this person is who she says she is. Now, did I do that? No, because I don't care enough. I'm just going to be honest. I think that there's enough people with eyeballs on this that if that is or is not the case, yeah, it'll come out. So I'm not going to bother. That's I'm too busy thinking about what I'm going to cook for dinner tonight. I don't care enough. Oh, okay. She just passed the bar a year ago. Okay, so she's legit. She's an attorney. But Keesha, she's going to charge you, hun. She had the laser. Look, okay, let me get back to that. So she was in the video and she had a very serious message. Now, if I were a Medi Spa and I wanted my high-end procedure, that I was going to give someone a discount or do something for free because this lady who comes in here says she's got 500,000 subscribers and she runs Atlanta because she's like the hottest thing next to a Real Housewife is a lady that tries to play housewife on her YouTube channel where she's barely a girlfriend. And you coupled my demo and video presentation of probably not a cheap procedure with you and your legal trouble and all the hate that you're experiencing from your fan base. Yeah, I would have a problem with that. I would say, you know what? Treatment 1 was on the house, but treatment 2, 3, and 4, yeah, I'm going to need for you to do dedicated videos, ma'am, because, yeah, I don't want to be entangled in your mess. There's messy people out here who could be calling that clinic right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? You just said that people contacted sponsors. Why you would couple another negative situation that you're doing a whole podcast town hall. If you hadn't heard, there's a podcast. They're just having a town hall tomorrow at 2:00 on a platform called Stereo, where they are going to be taking questions and live questions. She's going to be talking to the people. Hi, Tiffany Terry, Ray of Sunshine. How are you? I think I said hi to Yana Mama. I think I said hi to all of you guys. But if I didn't, hey, ladies. Okay. So she's having this town hall tomorrow. Why would you couple like the whole negative thing with a positive thing and a company which I would imagine either bartered services for promo or potentially paid you for promo with something negative? I'm just saying, yeah, I don't do call to actions here, so let's not get it twisted. I'm just asking why you would do something like that. That's strange. Okay. So strange thing number 1 was I heard nothing about police reports because you said that the laws have been violated, people are trespassing, and you feel unsafe in your home. We know you don't have a man in the house at this time. Your man says that you guys are not together, you're broken up. He asked all of us to help him get you back. So I'd imagine he's not at the house, right? No police reports, but you have a private investigator and you have your attorney on the job. And then you're going live on Saturday, 2 p.m. on the platform that's linked in her video. So guys, go check that out. I'm sure some of you have already downloaded it and got your usernames and everything is set up and you've probably already emailed your questions. She proceeded to have some sort of like a tummy type, what they call like cool sculpting. That's what I would probably think. Oh, thank you. These are the Louise earrings. And I'll link them down below. They sell out quite often. You can get them on the Louis Vuitton website. And then I have my matching choker that goes with it. Love it. And then there's a long necklace, but I don't have that piece with a charm that looks just like this. But so yeah, so tomorrow, 2:00, Keesha, Town Hall, live questions, be there or be square. Don't miss it because I certainly will be right there in the bushes eating like a nice tuna sandwich and sipping on some Crystal Light. Okay. That's my Keesha update, guys. Same here. Yeah, she's basically low-key promoting that website. I mean, I don't know if she's getting anything from it. I mean, Keesha clearly is a businesswoman and she knows how to go get some bags. And this is probably something like a Discord type, something like a Clubhouse, something of that nature. And okay, I'm there. Look, if it's something that I can look, if I like it and it's something that I can use, yeah, I'm going to download it and then I'm going to open up myself an account and I'll be talking to y'all on there too if I want to. You know what I mean? Like, hit me up to some game. Let's be a social media influencer for a change, okay? Influence me to do something or buy something. Because, you know, I mean, there's some channels that I watch that I almost hate to watch because the minute I'm watching them, I'm already ordering something online, right? Yeah, make me buy something. You know what I mean? I'm easily susceptible to pretty shiny sparkly stuff or convenience items. So yeah, let's be an influencer and try and make people help you make some money, right? Rather than do silly things because you're you know, they seem to be triggered by potential content, right? Because, you know, got to be careful how we say things because it's either going to be perceived as a potential call to action, libel or slander. Well, libel will be that I wrote it. Slander is going to be that I said it. So certainly, okay. Britt, I did watch Britt's little part of her video. I watched her whole video. Girl, don't change anything. I would stay to the sidelines like you are, because once you get involved, yeah, you're no better than the eyelash tech that went over to Toya's channel, that lost her shit. Okay, I don't even know what that lady said when I tuned in. She was all up in the camera and she was yelling, and then I was on the YouTube streets, you know, on my TV, and I see the thumbnail. And Toya is Keesha's former eyelash tech. So I don't even know if that's her or not, but that's what is in the thumbnail. Okay. Did I just drop some tea? Did you guys not see? I know, no, like, I don't know if, yeah, I mean, look, guys, I subscribe to almost everybody because anybody that's on these YouTube streets that I need to have like my eyes on, yeah, I'm going to be subscribed. So this stuff does come up. So I'm subscribed. I told you guys like 2 weeks ago before I reacted to Toya's live, girl, she had me feeling away in the comments. I was like, girl, I'm sorry you broke up with your man. But after all, you know, like, I'm not even gonna go back into it, but you guys got my sentiment from my videos that I did. And I was just like, I'm just gonna leave that alone. But at the end of the day, it's a little interesting, like seeing her in Hazel's comments and things like that. I'm like thinking to myself, didn't that lady just say that she was going to slap the shit out of you? Why in the world are you in her comments trying to help her? It was very strange, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, weird. So apparently, whenever she did her live this week, some lady called in. I'm assuming it's the lady that's in the thumbnail stating former eyelash tech. So of course now I've got to go back and watch to see what tea she dropped on Keesha, or if she's still like a Keesha supporter and she had a whole bunch of stuff to say that gives us any more tea. Because yeah, if this wasn't Rona, guys, any of you guys who are like, don't you guys have anything better to do? Why are you guys sitting around and talking about this? Why don't you leave that girl alone? You know what? Rewind a year ago, yeah, I would have been sitting at my desk right now. Well, another desk in the middle of another place at another time and doing other things. But since everybody, for the most part, is working from home, some sort of quarantine, home with their kids, trying to hide from C-19 and such, this is what we have time for and this is what we're doing. So don't come with the fuck shit in the comments, please. We're not here for it today. Because honestly, normally I'm like, guys, let's be respectful in the comments. Honestly, I'm just saying today, if anybody's in there with some fuck shit, go for it. Because honestly, I'm tired. I'm not trying to deal with it, okay? If you say something in my comments that's low-key shady, I'm not going to acknowledge it, and I'm going to let the other people acknowledge you, Okay. Period. As long as you don't come with some dumb ass comments about me that I don't necessarily want published, like whatever. But yeah, the dumb stuff has got to end, guys, really, because you already look, people are putting up lots of different types of commentary, and at the end of the day, there is something for everyone. So that being said, if you don't want to hear commentary or people who are thinking about what they're hearing on particular channels, and you guys are just on the zombie party train of I'm just going to believe everything I hear, and even subpar shit I'm going to celebrate, yeah, go to those channels, because that's not over here. We don't do subpar shit, nothing over here. Okay? So, and we question everything because yet your hostess is a Virgo, and I seem to think that that's pretty common over here. Like there's a lot of Virgos on the mic over here on YouTube, and maybe because we are so like detailed oriented and see every damn thing, and kind of by nature are just a little bit hypercritical. I don't know. But yeah, if yeah, don't do that over here, because I'm just not in the mood for it anymore. Guys, I saw JustJazzy put up a video. I did not get time to watch it. I'm just going to be honest. I've been busy. Because it's almost like if I sit and watch, I got to do the work and put up the video. But I'm getting there. And all of you guys who follow Loved by Erica, I'm getting there, guys. Erica has been doing the most in the past 2 weeks. Erica, don't think we don't see you low-key back with Damien. I mean, clearly you guys are back together. My main question was this all stunts and shows? Like, were you guys ever broken up? And what's going on here? But you are taking OOTD pictures in his mirror. He is setting up a baby station and putting up bassinets. This guy is so happy to be 50 with his baby and his 20-year-old girlfriend. And I'm going to take a step to the side for a second. All of you guys, now I know a lot of people don't like KevinSamuels, and I know people say that he is a scam or whatever the case might be about that guy, KevinSamuels. But at the end of the day, here's a 50-year-old man. He's not with a 50-year-old woman. He's not with a 40-year-old woman. He's not with a 30-year-old woman. This is a man who has had 6 children, 5 who are with us. 1 went home to be with the Lord, okay? 6 baby moms, right? Spent time in prison, divorced. He would have 6 children by 6 different women. Okay. This is a man who just had a baby with a 20-something-year-old woman. Okay. Period. Please don't argue with me about men have the pick of the litter. Okay. Because if you were 50 and you had 6 baby daddies, yeah, maybe you might have a 20-year-old guy if you got some money. But more than likely, it's going to be a man who gets to pick and have children at 50, right? KevinSamuels, he's in Atlanta. He's kind of like a dating coach. He's an image consultant, and a lot of people don't like him. Check him out. Go check out his channel. I find him fascinating because to me, he talks about women and their femininity and women who with the male energy. And I talk about that all the time. Men like women who are women, right? And I think as we get older, even some of us who are dominant facing with some of our male energy, because we all possess male, female energy. It's just to what degree does it present to the world. But women who present, men want women who act like women, who feel like women, who look like women. That doesn't mean you got to have on a floral dress or anything. It just means like, stop trying to squeeze my balls. Stop trying to break my balls. Stop trying to do my job around the house. Stop stop trying to do my job. But unfortunately, we have a lot of women, and this is a whole nother topic of conversation, who have to wear the pants at a certain point, or were raised in households where mom wore the pants. And it is a little bit of a culture mind shift to kind of sit back and allow someone to take care of you. And it doesn't mean that you don't have a job, and it doesn't mean that you're not financially participating in the household, but having a man be the captain of your heart rather than the philosophy of, yeah, we're 50-50. Because even when you are, there are things that men are going to dominate in the household, and just like things that you are, right? So that's a whole nother topic, and we can get on that later, but that kind of is some of the premise, because he often talks about his mother, who was single for a very long time and then got married, I think in her later 40s or 50s, and kind of reconciled where she was. And, anyway, she married and had a very long relationship, 20 years, and got married at 50 years old, but stayed single for a long time. And his observations of her, I think, have helped him form his opinions on what he thinks are the keys to success of women who have been long-term single, and how to get a man, which I think we as women, we know, right? Somebody with a lot of male energy, like Jasmine, like strong mommy Chrissy. I think Chrissy seems to be embracing a lot of her feminine energy. Do you guys notice that? Not just because she's cooking and decorating the house with hearts and stuff all around the house, but because she said, you know what? I've just decided to stay out of the drama. She's also said things like, when her boyfriend gave her the advice, she listened. She took his advice. Not saying just because she listened, all of a sudden she's embracing her feminine energy, but she's allowing someone to influence her who is her man. And for a long time, she was like, it's strong mommy Chrissy household. This is a woman who has decided, who made a whole entire family with, like, we know the story. She's got, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 baby dads, whatever, however many. This is a woman who has designed her own family, and that's fine, girl, you, whatever. But it seems as though she's turning over a new leaf. And to me, I do see her embracing a lot of her more feminine side, because I see that she is with a guy who actually maybe she feels like she can trust. So she doesn't have to play man and woman all the time now. Now she's got someone in her life who actually is trustworthy, who she can trust with her heart, to allow some of that male shell that she's built up to protect herself, and actually like soak in that you've got a man who you can trust, and he's here for the family, and that she loves him and things like that. And I don't know, hopefully this whole thing will work out for her. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But what I see is that a lot of her female energy is coming through, and she's letting some of that harshness go away, and she's not so quick to like jump and cuss somebody out anymore. I.e., you see her, she doesn't even really go live so much anymore. She's not trying to cuss people out as much anymore. All of that, right? I'm not a real fan of Chrissy, but you have to give her props. Also, I don't believe that Chrissy would ever call her, no. She, and I don't think that it's that Jasmine doesn't love her kids. I just think Jasmine is fueled by some very strong negative energy, anger, obsession, ego. She's ego driven. So let's just say, instead of obsession, let's call it ego driven. And when you are ego driven, that takes you, it's a very negative place, because it's the lesser part of you, the part of your brain that is giving you an identity, or the identity that you formulate about yourself. She's extremely ego driven, and she's very angry, coupled with someone who wants but is fighting a lazy bone. Okay. Chrissy is letting some of that Olivia male energy. She just knew that she was going to jump in a U-Haul and get her man back after she has punked him up and down the East Coast, from the East Coast to the West Coast for the past 8 years. These are people that started off together in their very early 20s. She's still trying to run shit, right? Yeah, he's done. He's done. So you lost your whole husband, girl. You were making fun of Jasmine and Chrissy, and now you're back single again, and on your way to divorce court. So yeah, I didn't get to watch Just Jazzy. I watched a little bit of Olivia's live. I really skimmed through it. I started watching it. I realized it was going nowhere quick. I was extremely bored. Over off to the side behind her in the glass, I felt like I saw the silhouette of maybe Brandon, but I don't know if Brandon was there or not. I don't really care, but that's what I thought I saw. So hold on one second. Let me just... Sorry. Oh, you're never late, Olivia Pope. Girl, you're right on time. I think she's trying to make it seem like she's not in Texas anymore. You know what? It looked like on that patio that she was at her apartment complex. I don't know if she left and went to Florida or not. Honestly, I don't care. If she's with the shit still, girl, we're just still going to be watching. You're the one who's blowing your credibility. Why? And you accepted a Cash App from someone in the live that you stated is helping you, that this person clearly sent you some money to help you get where you needed to go. And once again, you've accepted money and gifts on a false premise, okay? Girl, I wouldn't keep doing that, because people will call you out for running a whole scam, okay? You did it with pretending to buy a house. You set up a house registry stating that you purchased your first home, and you did not purchase your first home. You put down money on a rent to own. Girl, you don't own that. You don't own anything until you sign closing documents and you've got a whole deed in your name, okay? Yeah, you didn't buy that house, okay? Back to Britt really quick. I think I started talking about her and I jumped off. So, once again, she does cute little videos and stuff. I like her little family. I think she's very sweet. But yeah, don't jump in this mess. I would stay over there with your nice husband and your 3 little boys. Keep doing your vlogs, and I would stay out of the way. Keesha's clearly not your friend anymore. And I know it seems juicy, but me, honestly, unless you really, really, really needed, think that you needed to be there, I would just unsubscribe from some of these channels, not because of any reason other than this is a friend. This is someone who was your friend, who is not your friend. And at a certain point, I would think it's difficult to sit and listen to all of this stuff and not jump in. So if you find yourself in the bushes watching this type of stuff, I wouldn't watch it. If I wasn't friends with someone anymore and I had a friend do me wrong, the last thing I'm going to be doing is watching commentary on my friend and people potentially commenting on me. I'm sure everybody is happy to have your subscriber count. You're you opting in to their channel, but if it's including commentary that honestly I would think that you probably wouldn't even be comfortable with, I wouldn't even be entertaining it. Don't get sucked in. Because I like Britt. I think she's she's a nice girl. She's one of, she could be any of our neighbors. I see her and her husband trying to live a good life. They've, making money, buying a nice home, taking care of their kids. And I don't get involved in the fuck shit. Stay the family channel that what's her face? Your homegirl wanted to be. Okay? Because at the end of the day, and this is my opinion, low-key, she was jealous of you. Okay? You had a lot of things that she wanted. You got a nice husband. You got a guy who wifed you up, gave you babies, and made the ultimate commitment and goes to work. Okay? Goes to work. And I guess you have a job, I think. I don't know if you just do YouTube, But and that's fine if you do. No judgment here. But if you go to work and you do YouTube on the side, or eventually to do YouTube on the side, stay a family channel. Stay doing what you're doing. Go into the store, CVS, walk like the rest of us moms who vlog part-time, okay? And if it gets to a point where you can vlog full-time, girl, do it. But just stay out of this Keesha stuff. It's not for you. That's what they're doing downtown in Buckhead, and stay out of it. You'll get your $500,000 sooner than later. It may be a couple of years, 1 more year, 2 more years, but at the end of the day, girl, stay out of it. I wouldn't even comment on it anymore. I would pay it dust, just like Keesha paid you dust. And I'm just being honest here. I'm not trying to be mean, but Keesha dusted you. Leave her. I would just leave her alone. But yeah, back to ratchet behavior that will keep you single. When your man or the men that you're involved with see you being indecisive, see you not being a good friend. I mean, at the end of the day, even though Jeremy is questionable at best, whatever happened after Britt did what she did, Keesha dropped her like a hot potato, and Britt wasn't doing anything but defending her. When a man knows that he can pull your strings, and he's the type of guy to pull your strings, yeah, he's not going to have a whole lot of respect for you, right, Keesha or Carisha? You know what I'm saying? He's just not going to. Absolutely not. When they know that they run you, and you're someone who is just begging to be ran, yeah. Jeremy pulls your strings, clearly. Obviously, he seems, I could just, now that I've watched some of his videos, I could totally see when he was mad about the whole Britney thing, that, yeah, that did bounce back and like literally blow up in your face. And the thing that gets me is knowing that Britt didn't really know that Keesha had dumped her as a friend. And she was still kind of trying to be a friend, but meanwhile, Keesha basically, I guess, had dumped her as a friend. But yeah, just because they can produce sperm doesn't make the men. Jeremy probably doesn't even know what FICA, what FICA. Oh, like FICA credit score, or is that what you mean? I hate to say it, I don't know what FICA is either, unless you're talking about your credit score. But he should, because he went to go try and get an Audi, and they basically told him to come back when he got his credit together, or that the interest rate that he qualified for was going to put him, I think, in too high of a payment, which means my assumption based on the information that you gave us, my assumption is that your credit, if your payment was going to be too high because they talked to you about your credit, yeah, if your credit was where it needed to be, these people are in the business of selling cars. They would have been happy to have you leave out the building in a car. The fact that you didn't leave with a car was a waste of the salesperson's time, and tells us that your credit potentially wasn't where it needed to be able to exit the building. Now, coupled with a hefty deposit, you can have shitty credit, but you can buy into a car, because there's plenty of people that buy cars with shitty credit, but you got to put that guap down. If you don't have the cash to back up your bad credit, well, yeah, you're not leaving with a car. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Anna's antics. Shay is saying that Britt's husband is very involved. You can see, I mean, he's in the kitchen, he's slicing up meat, or he's helping her get dinner plates out, or just in the kitchen eating dinner and engaging with the family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Britt, stay out of it, because ratchet behavior turns off husbands. Yeah, they don't want to see you like, keep your name out my mouth, or whatever. Keep my name out your mouth. They don't want to see all that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What else? The only other thing that I wrote down is that I do need to, for those of you guys who watch like Jayla and Batty Twins and stuff like that, I wrote them down because I do watch those channels. I I love the Baddie Twins. Do you guys watch the Baddie Twins? They are a mukbang channel, but they are just so freaking cute. They just moved from New York to Atlanta, and they're having the most fun in Atlanta. They absolutely love it, and I love them. They're so fun. But they mukbang, but they also vlog, and they are hilarious. But yeah, they used to be good friends with Jayla, and Jayla used to be friends, obviously, with Keesha. That fell apart. You guys know why. You guys schooled me on that, I guess, because Jayla got Keesha on a video cussing out the dog, and she was pissed. But yeah, when the Baddie Twins and Jayla fell apart, that was a whole thing. Now Jayla's in Atlanta, the Baddie Twins are in Atlanta. It's like everybody's moving to Atlanta. I love the Baddie Twins, Tina. They're so funny. Where else would he be? He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have credit. With some other woman. Look, this is a guy's market out here, Anna. In Atlanta, especially, and in the Southeast. I mean, there are more of us than there are of them. And that's the reason why men can have 2, 3, 4, 5 women, right? Even a broke summer gun. If you got some sausage or you got something, your eating of the tuna can game is hot, or I don't know, people think you're cute, or you're over there doing the silhouette challenge and people think you got something packing, yeah, you can have a bunch of women. Or if you're, you got some friends who got some friends who got some money, and you guys show up to the clubs with some stacks of money, and you hang out on the periphery of guys who got something going on, yeah, there's enough thirsty broads out here that will jump on the train, okay? They see Jeremy with a camera and they think that he's something because he's got a YouTube channel. Okay. Meanwhile, like, honestly, to me, I would almost feel like the way kids are today, or young women who are into, like, oh my God, he's got a YouTube channel. Yet you would have to have 1 million subscribers. Like, when you pull up and you got that 1 million subscriber game and you got the Lambo or whatever, that would say something. Okay. Jeremy, all they have to do is look up Jeremy, and I would not even take his phone calls. Like, he's a whole mess. That's a lot of drama going on. So I don't know that I would be into that, personally, but I can't account for what some good sausage does over there in Atlanta. So, but yeah, he's a player, and have any of you guys watched Keesha's what is that documentary? Have any of you guys watched that? Yes, Jessie. Yeah, these are my favorites. I've started watching her documentary, and my main question is, I honestly would really love to know how much she paid for that documentary to be filmed. Like, was it expensive? Because what was the point in that? Why couldn't she have just done some vlogs? Oh, thank you, Shay. I don't know if you're saying that's why you subscribe to me, but thank you. I appreciate that if that's what it is. I got the fake ones, and yeah. Well, these sell out all the time. The Louise earrings, yeah, they sell out all the time. Look up the necklace too, because if you're gonna get the earrings, check out the choker. I love this choker. Absolutely love it. It can be looser. I just did it up tight today. I don't think you guys can see it because the way my camera is sitting. Hold on. I think there's a bracelet too, but I didn't get that. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're a little lower, so you guys could see it a little bit better. But yeah, I love this. I love these earrings when I first got them. I think I've had these almost 2 years now. I've had them for a minute. I went into the store one day and they had these, and they had the ones that are kind of flat. And then they've got the little encrusted LVs on them, and that was cute, but there was just something about these that just spoke to me. It was like so 80s, 90s that I was like, I gotta have them. I got to. So yeah, I love them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love them. Her brother said he wouldn't date a woman like her. Whose brother? Keesha's brother said he wouldn't date her. I want those too, Trey. Oh my God. And I need a belt too, just to be honest. I need a belt. And I'm going to. I limited luxury in 2020. We'll see what happens this year. But now is the time to collect some things like that, because honestly, buying a pair of earrings and a belt is definitely a far cry from spending money on like a whole entire purse. So rather than spending $2,500 or $3,000 on a purse, and you can get a nice pair of earrings for $500-$600. I don't know how much the F's are, if they're $500-$700, whatever. A belt for four. I mean, you could spend less than $1,000 and it's going to have just as much of impact and get maybe a bag from Fashion File and save yourself $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So you can have the look and maybe buy a pre-loved bag and get your new jewelry. So it's really all in what you want to spend your money on. But I think definitely a belt is a good purchase, and earrings. But yeah, I got to have the F's. I mean, I'm kind of playing myself by not having the Fendi hoops, because my name starts with an F, so I really should have them. Oh my God, I love their stuff. I love everything. I do have a really cute poncho. Maybe I'll wear that. I'll wear that this actually I could wear it with this. This was in my haul today. It's kind of like an army green. But I actually did buy it pre-loved on Fashion File. A Fendi green poncho. It's so cute and it's really, really warm. I just absolutely love it. Yeah. It would be cute if I had the earrings to go with it. Now you got me wanting to buy stuff, and I'm really having to pump the brakes. Once my YouTube channel starts paying a little bit more, I could start doing a little bit more. But yeah, I'm trying to, Corona has us all out here trying to be a little bit more conservative with our money, right? At least we should be. Oh, thank you, Walk by Faith. I appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to stay on Keesha too long. I don't want, I felt like her video today could have been 2 videos. I honestly, personally would have I would keep all of the negativity separate, period. Your money-making endeavors, people who are paying you or giving you free services at the med spa and things like that, yeah, you needed to give them a dedicated video. Because now people are going to watch that video. People are only going to watch the video for the initial situation, and you are going to miss people who are interested in that type of procedure, who are not us. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're a Black woman and you are subscribed to Keesha's channel, yeah, we're going to watch Keesha's channel because we're going to go check the shit show out, right? If she is marketing to a larger audience in the Atlanta metro area, this nice clinic that has this groundbreaking procedure that works, and people who have disposable income for that, whether you're a Black woman or not who's in the mommy sector, it would have been better to have it as a dedicated video so people could see the procedure and not sit there listening to your, I'm going to say ratchet-ish, situation going on that you're telling everybody about. Somebody who is searching that procedure today who clicks on your video is going to be like, what the fuck did I just click on the first 5 minutes of the video? I'm sorry. And I don't want the manager getting all mad at me, but I think the manager's Keesha. That's what I'm going to say. Keesha does not have a Kris Jenner advising her. That's, sometimes I think, what would Kris Jenner do? The ultimate momager. What would she do? Yeah, she wouldn't do that. It would have been 2 videos, of course, because then you're going to make double the money, right? You're going to make money off 2 videos. But I think this is where Keesha is a little bit telling on herself. I think that she wanted to make sure she got the views for the Medi Spa, so she coupled it with the drama to make sure, thinking that she's going to give them the numbers and say, oh yeah, I got 50,000 views, X, Y, and Z. But I would like to see the analytics to know how much of the video did they actually watch? When did people start dropping off? When they showed your stomach and we almost saw your cat. I mean, that blanket was so low. We saw her V. I mean, we almost saw the goodies. It was really, really, really low. Like Jeremy, like I would never, ever, never, never. The towel was really, 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 really low, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Keesha, we see you get waxed pretty much." I mean, half an inch, we would have seen her box, but that's not relevant right now. I'm just being messy, but like I said, I think the video, it would have been better to have it as 2 videos. I think that was very messy business, and it should have been 2. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's all I have, guys. Did I miss anything? Do you guys want to talk about anything else? I don't know if Troletta's still here. She's still listening. Did you find the video that we referenced? Because I know that that some of you LSA ladies would have been interested in checking out the declaration from MamaDukes. So I'm sorry that I was that a snitch? Was that a snitch move of me telling? You guys will say, no, Jasmine deserved it. So yeah, I snitched on Jasmine, guys, because her mom was giving the middle finger. Did I miss anything? Do you guys want to talk about anything else? Yana Mama, you know what? I had to cut the wings because I hate to fry them whole. I'm frying those with cabbage and sausage. Ooh. Oh, I would die for some macaroni and cheese. I think someone took a like away. Guys, if you are here and you have not yet liked this live, would you please go ahead and hit the like? Somebody took a like back. I think I had like 96 or 97 likes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Now I'm back to 97. Can we get it over 100? Can we get it to 100, please? That would be awesome. I would certainly appreciate that. Let me see what else is going on here. I hate the way they did something to the studio, and it's like I can't see all of my numbers. 104. Okay, you guys are awesome. Anything else? I know I need to get caught up on Just Jazzy, and maybe I'll do a Just Jazzy video. Do enough of you guys watch Just Jazzy out there that I need to do a dedicated video on some commentary about that? Joel Gilbert, thank you so much. Thank you. Is it Joel or Joel? And Joel, are you a lady or a gentleman? One of my 3% of my audience. It doesn't matter because everybody is welcome. I guess I always assume that everybody is a lady here. Oh, okay. You want me to do a Just Jazzy video? I really like her. And I think she's very pretty in her, you know what I mean? I don't want to say in her own way to sound like I'm diminishing, but I think she's a very pretty lady. Okay. My daughter's middle name is Noelle, by the way. Completely different name, but almost same spelling. Just Jazzy. Yes, I saw it and I missed it. Because see, I wrote her on my list and I had 3 points. I try to have at least 3 things to talk about from a video, and I just couldn't get to it. The funny thing is, look what I wrote for Olivia. Olivia live. I put absolutely nothing. Okay. She's not giving us anything. And I'm not even going to get back on the topic of her. She aggravates me. So I'm done. Yeah. I try to make a list, guys, especially when there's a lot to talk about. That way I stay on track, because if I get off track with you guys and start talking, then I'm toast. So, and then sometimes I feel like you guys have all seen when people go live and they have nothing to talk about. They don't have a list and they end up looking cray. Yeah, I don't like that look. That happened to me a couple times a few years ago when I really started going live. And I told myself, yeah, you don't go live without a purpose. That's my best advice to some of you guys. If any of you guys out here have channels and you're itching to go live, I love you guys. You ladies are awesome. But when people click into a live, they want you to talk to them about something. They want you to offer them some information. They want you to tell them something they don't know. It's not a selfish endeavor, because if you're just sitting there and you're expecting your audience to give to you and you're not reciprocating or even initially, offering up some type of information, number one, it makes for a crappy live. Number two, people may or may not come back. And if it's just like a shit show, that's not what you want to be known for. So if you are on the fence with, I want to go live, make yourself a list of things you want to talk about and have it with you when you sit down to hit the live button. Even if it's you want to talk about makeup, but you want recommendations, or this is what I do, have a conversation. Like when Jasmine sits there, not to get back on Jasmine again, but when Jasmine or even Strong Mommy Chrissy sit there and they've got nothing to fucking talk about and they expect us to feed them, what you're probably going to get on the wrong day is the shit show, right? And people are going to start asking you about stuff that is embarrassing. It's going to get you pissed and all of that kind of stuff. It's better, we are entertainment. If you opt in to have a YouTube channel, I'm not going to make the assumption that me talking to you guys is like talking to like 140 of my best girlfriends. You guys are 140 people who are coming to hear what I have to say, and I need to have something to say, right? Right, Miss Babes. Yeah, to see, it's when I watch Jasmine, I'm just waiting for someone to drop a bomb in the chats, because they're going to say something and she's going to react to it. If they're not saying you are a good mom, you you do you do the best, Jasmine, I can't stand the reactors. Why won't they leave you alone? Guys, before we close this out, and I did not put up a poll this week. I forgot. I will put up a poll today. I just remembered, because that's my thing now. I've been I put up a poll for the last 3 weeks. Let me read the one from last week, which seems like it was so long ago. I'm like, well, how do I get to my channel? Let's see. Last week's question was, I think we touched on it briefly, but okay. The question I had, Olivia lives life is on her way back to Florida. Thoughts and comments below. So I do have something on Olivia. Basically, the voting consisted of, she never should have left Florida 6 months ago. She never should have left Texas a year and a half ago. She never should have gotten married. Too much gameplay, or fill in the blanks. Oops. Olivia lives life on her way back to Florida. She never should have left Florida. She never should have left Texas initially. She never should have gotten married. Too much gameplay, fill in the blank. 613 of you voted. The number one answer is she never should have left Florida 6 months ago. The number two answer is too much gameplay, 23%. Number one answer was 58%. Number two, 23%, too much gameplay. Number three was she never should have gotten married, 9%. Fill in the blank, 7%. And she never should have left Texas a year and a half ago. 613 votes, okay? And 36 comments. Guys, I'm going to have to do a video alone on just these surveys and these comment sections. So Lots of good comments. I mean, I'm seeing Marquita Parker in here. I see Erica, Patrice, Kiki, Slim Thickums. Where are you? You did not come to the chat today. Rose of Sharon, Mommy Vibes, On a Journey, Life, Mickey T, Tawana, Gwen. I give thanks to my ancestors, Nunya, Eunice, Jays, Sherry Busey, and Alicia. So lots of comments in here. I'm going to go through them. Maybe I'm just going to put together a video on my last 4 surveys because I think they're kind of interesting and they're all very topical about stuff that we're going through right now. And I'm going to put a question of the day up before sundown. Also, any of you guys who are following me on my vlog channel, I owe a post on my blog. If you guys are not on my blog site, go to francoisevlogs.com and register for my newsletter. I will get more active. I do have a whole Love, Lies, and Lacefronts page, but it's password protected. If you want to go in there, it's not up to date right now. It's kind of up to date, but it does track my LX3 Instagram and some other stuff. So if you go to my blog and you go all the way down to the bottom and click, it's going to say Love, Lies, and Lacefronts. You click in there. The password is capital L, capital X, and 3. Why do I always want to say capital 3? LX3 in caps and number 3. You can get access in there. I do have a separate mailing list for Love, Lies, and Lacefronts. So when I post there, you guys will get an email, or you can just register for my my mailing list over there. That way, you never know. Look what happened to Funky Doniva yesterday. Her channel got taken down. Let me tell you, I want to be able to get in contact with you guys if something ever happened to me that I need to get in contact with you guys, because I've worked hard to get my subscriber count, like all of us have. And at the end of the day, you do need to have a means to be able to get in contact with your community if for some reason this platform is not available. So if you guys are not on the Discord, I will go ahead and put a link in the chat if you guys want to keep up with us. We chat. Some people drop tea. It's very helpful. We talk about things. It's no different from any other Discord. So you can come, not come. You can be your name here. I think it's helpful to know who we're talking to. However, it's not a prerequisite that you come through with your same YouTube name as your Discord name. You do what you want to do. So I will go ahead and drop a invite in the Discord, in this chat. And so if you guys want to get up in there, it's a small group. There's probably about 50 of us in there. So let me drop that now. And are there any other housekeeping items that I need to talk to you guys about before I let y'all go? I know some people have already dropped, but that's okay. They'll either come back or this part of the program wasn't for them, right? Poll. I like the polls. Okay, yeah. So I'll put up a poll today. If any of you guys have a idea for a poll question, drop it in the Discord or send it to me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Follow me everywhere. Okay, just all my social media is above, or on my about page. Everything is linked. Everything is down in my description box. So follow me. And the Discord usually shows up in a live. I don't have it posted anywhere else. So you have to have watched this live and probably gotten this far to know. And that's it. And I don't know. Is there anything else, you guys? You guys like the polls? Okay. And we all love the comments. I mean, I think that's safe to say, right? So, okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a happy Friday. Have a happy weekend. If anything pops off, you guys, I'm just going to say this. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, we got Town Hall with Keesha. After that, I will be giving my commentary on Keesha's Town Hall meeting. And I'm calling it a Town Hall. I don't know what she's calling it, but I'm calling it a Town Hall, damage control. I want to hear what she has to say. She says that she is going to be talking about stuff that she hasn't talked about before. Her and Aisha. Is that Aisha, one of her Girls Like Us people? So 2 o'clock. Be there or be square. Don't forget to download your stereo. Okay. All right, guys. Enjoy your day. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon so we can have a post chat of the Keesha Town Hall. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. I'll see you later. Don't forget to go watch my clothing haul if you hadn't seen it yet, okay? It's posted on my community page. You can just click right into it, and it's over on my vlog page, okay? I'll see ya. Bye.